What's going on, guys? Scott D in Irish Bodybuilding Aesthetics, and this is going to be the first video of the journey to 3. So as I mentioned in my last journey to deadlift video, I'm going to be switching the journey to deadlift video out to a journey to the big 3 video, which is squat, bench and deadlift, because I've mentioned in videos before there's certain weights and PRs I want to hit before 2014's up for my just before 2015 comes around, and hopefully I'll hit them. So in this session, this is a squat session from the start of the week. First start of the week is squats. So I've done 150 kilo as you've seen there on the bottom of the screen for 3 reps of 5 sets. And the fourth set here wasn't the best. I think I was shooting my hips back too far. Wasn't the cleanest, but as the sets progressed, it cleaned up. The way I done this was I videoed my first set, my third set. Sorry about that. I videoed my first set, getting confused here. My fourth set, my third set, and my fifth set. Sorry, yeah, that's exactly the way I done it. For the fourth set, third set, and fifth set. So that's 3 sets, and I don't know if that's too many sets or too many less sets. If anyone watching this video wants to message me or comment below, tell me they want to see more of the sets, or they only want to see 1 set of each, or 2 sets of each, or they want to see all 5 sets of each. Tell me and I'll take that on board and consider doing it. But at the moment, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to video the first set, third set, the last set. So that was the second set here, and here's the last set, which is surprisingly the best set. Even my brother said it to me, it was the cleanest set out of all of them, and generally I find that it's really quite weird whenever I do an exercise. My first set is always my worst set, but as I progress through it and get last, even when I'm tired, my last set is always my best set of the whole exercise. So that's quite weird. That's me, and anyway, that's always been me. That's what I've always done. Anyway, this session was a tough session as always, because on strength week, this is my strength week. As I said, I have 5 sets, and what I do is I pick a weight and I go for 5 sets of 3, and then when strength week comes around again, because as I've mentioned in video before, I do a strength week and then a hyper week and then a strength week again. The strength week comes around again, I keep the same weight, but I try and go for 5 sets of 5, and if I don't hit that, I stay that way until I hit 5 sets of 5 on it, and then I move on. Here you can see we move on to the benching portion of the week, which is just after the squats, a few days after the squats. And as you can see here, I'm trying a new setup. And what it was, I put my feet up on the bench, dug my shoulder blades into it, got more of an arch, tucked the shoulders back, put the chest forward more. And I've seen that really worked this session. I felt a lot stronger, but the only thing was on the first 3 sets I didn't get a spotter, because my brother was in work and I didn't have a spotter, so it was quite hard taking the weights off, racking the weights off, because it was a heavy enough weight for me. And in the new position I have, as you see here, put my feet up, dig the shoulder blades in, it was quite hard to take off. But on the last 2 sets I did get someone. So I completed all these sets as well, 90 kilo for 3 reps of 5 sets, which was it wasn't easy, but it wasn't too hard. It was kind of it was alright. And as you see here, what I done was I set up and I tried to rack the weight off, and I literally couldn't lift the weight off because the position I was too forward. So that's why I decided to get a spotter for the last 2 sets. But as I repositioned myself and got it off here, and as I noticed as well, the reps aren't as clean as I would have liked them. I find they're a bit too bouncy. I'm controlling it nicely on the way down. It always seems just as I get a tiny bit to my chest, I seem to bounce. So maybe I just need to control it a bit more at the bottom. So I got that there. That was the 3rd set, and here's the final set. As you can see, I grabbed the spotter. This was the quickest and once again probably the best set out of all of the sets. As I said, normally my last set is good, and as you see here, this is probably the best set out of them all. All 3 of the reps go up nice and quick. As you see here, nice and quick up, last rep, finished. That was it. And then we move on from here to the deadlifts, and something actually happened. I mentioned at the end of here, what actually happened was I didn't have any chalk, and I worked my way up, and it was supposed to be 170 kilo for 5 sets of 3, because as you seen in my last training deadlift, I hit 170 kilo for 5 sets of 2, and I went down in position. You see I done it from the side to get a back angle, back nice and perfect all the way. But what actually happened when I got up, the bar slipped and I was only holding it with my fingertips, and because I wasn't using chalk, and I refused to use straps, so what I done was, instead of wasting the session, I dropped the weight down to 100 kilo and done double pause deads here, as you see. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to pause before the knee, pause after the knee, and then lock out. Just to help with my lockouts and stuff like that and sticking points. So that's what I decided to do. So thanks very much for watching. If you like this video, leave a like rating, comment below, and I'll keep making them more. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye for now. Right, so this is just after that deadlift session you just seen there. You should have seen before this. I just thought I'd go ahead and talk a bit more if I haven't talked about what happened in that session, and show you guys what I'm eating for my post-workout meal, just because I thought you might like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and first I'll show you what I'm eating for my post-workout meal. So you can see here, the lighting is terrible. Right here is a chicken curry. So we've got white rice with chicken breast and curry sauce. The butcher's where I live makes this all fresh himself. He makes the white rice, cooks it himself, adds in chicken breast. I don't know how much chicken is in it. I just want to estimate on this on the curry sauce. It's not as nice as the ones I normally get, but yeah, it's alright. But what I wanted to say, trying to fix this here. Okay, in the frame. Basically in that session what happened was I warmed up to 170 kilo that I was supposed to hit for 5 sets of 3 this time, after last time I hit it for 5 sets of 2, so I was going to bump up a rep each set. And what happened was, as I pulled the first rep, if you've seen this before, I'd done it from a side view, my back was perfect, everything was fine, wasn't hurting. What happened was the bar was actually slipping out of my hands and I was only holding it with my fingertips because I didn't actually have any chalk with me. Sorry, the camera's gonna go dead. There you go. So I didn't actually have any chalk with me because I've ran out of liquid chalk and I don't have any chalk on me, so I need to order chalk. And I did have straps, but I refused to use straps. I'll never use straps. That's just me. And obviously, as I said, I couldn't really lift it without chalk. Most people can, some people can, but I don't know what it is. When I don't have chalk in my hands, the bar just seems to slip out my hands, and I wasn't risking trying to hold it onto it and injuring myself some way. So as you seen, I dropped it down to 100 kilo and just did some double paused deads for 3 sets of, I think it was 5 reps, 8 reps, one or the other. So yeah, I just thought I'd explain that a bit more and show you what I'm having for post-workout meal. I also have a cup of water with some dilute Ribena, I think it is, blackcurrant, something like that. So yeah, I'm having the chicken curry and that. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.